Hello again. I'm here and we've got the new setup going. Actually, I think you saw this in the last couple of ones that I've done. Anywho, so I got another one for this lady that I gotta get done. I think it's I already have it in Photoshop too. So let's just get Photoshop up and running. If that's going to start. No, I gotta fix that shortcut on my Stream Deck. So let's start it here. It's probably because Adobe went and did the massive Photoshop upgrade, which is pretty cool. I was looking forward to some of the new stuff, especially that new stuff in Premiere. They've built Remix directly into Premiere now, which is pretty cool because I used Remix all the time. I am a Resolve user myself. I prefer Resolve. Let's just zoom this in here. This is a little, there we go. Yes, it's fake background, but it's still a picture of my studio. It is real. Okay, here's a whole bunch of people. This is the one that we got to do today. It's so we did the white background version of her already. We got to do this version. Let me get my desk set up. There goes the Kleenex. I've had a cold for the past while and I'm feeling a bit better now. So on the mend, that's pretty good. It was not COVID. I had a COVID test. My wife had a COVID test. My son had a COVID test. We do not have COVID, so we're all good. All right, tablet is working, but my mapping is all off. And do I got to restart my computer because of the driver? The Wacom Pat tablet updated its drivers, and I bet you it's not running. Yes, tablet driver is not responding. Turn off your computer and turn back on again. Why can they not come up with driver sets that you don't have to restart the whole computer? Anyway, I'll be back. I'm just going to restart the whole computer and then everything will work properly the way it's supposed to. Okay, I'll see you in 2 seconds. There we go. It's restarted. I'm back. That was probably less than 2 seconds for you, because that's the magic of television. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Let me fix this button first. Photoshop, I want to open programs. Where are you? Down here. There we go. Photoshop 2022. Thank you. Close. Start. And there it is. Where's my music? Going. There we go. Just something in the background for me. You guys can't hear it. I got to put different music over top. I'm sorry, but you know, if I take this audio and I overlay it over top of my stuff that I'm doing, then it just says, no, you can't do that. Stops me. So I have to keep it nice and quiet. It's in the background just for me. Where's that shot again? Right here. Let's open that up. Oop. That. Okay. Another one like before. Get me down a bit smaller and let's get this going. So here's my FS 2.0 action doing its thing. I pretty much just hit OK on everything because my settings never really change. I'm always doing the same subjects. So if I choose something different, then I will be changing those settings. Just saying. Okay, what are we doing here? Let me get this corner bit as usual out of the way first. I'd like to just get that so it's a little bit closer. We're gonna finish here. So we're gonna do the detail work first as usual. I think I might actually do the necklace this time. I did it last time if I recall correctly. So yep, the stamp tool is going and grabbing skin texture detail and putting that texture over top of the necklace texture. The reason why you can still see the stuff, I'm sure you already know if you've been watching a lot of my stuff, is the color layer is separate. So you're still going to see the color information there, but the texture is gone. So now what we do is we go into our color layer with our mixer brush tool, and we basically just brush skin color over top of where the necklace was, making sure that we grabbing color from closer to where area that we want to cover up. So we might get in a little bit on this part in here. I just want to get rid of that discoloring right in here. I'm gonna soften up a bit and just kind of jog it, just smush those colors together, and then you won't even see it. Okay, so there's one side. Let's go over to this side and get, oh, something got stuck. What's stuck? Something's freaking out on me right here. It's stuck in between tools. That's what it was. Okay. Hand? No. Okay. Did my razor thingy? Ooh, okay. Do I have a stuck button somewhere? Because it keeps going to that tool. Tap escape a couple of times. Control D, that's for deselect. Zoom tool, and it goes back to the sampling ring. Okay. Got some kind of stuck button somewhere. Let's cycle the power of the keyboard. All right, okay, let's try something else. Minimizing Photoshop, bring it back up again. Okay, I think this is a display driver freeze up. Let me see if I'm able to save this. Seems so saved. Let's shut down Photoshop. Let's start Photoshop back up again. New big release. There's always glitches. Let's see if we can continue where we left off. Okay. Whatever it was, maybe not work as fast as we normally work. Right. Oh, that's interesting. Large thumbnail. Oh, maybe you guys can see that a bit better now. I've got the layers stacked up. I had them on the smaller thumbnail before. So let's get our mixer brush and drag this shadow color over top of the necklace. I'm just going to go a little harder edge on this. Now that we've got that detailish kind of work done, be a little more aggressive. I'm going to blend that skin tone together so it's a little bit. Sir. There we go. And there's the necklace out of the way. I am gonna do some more work up in here because we've got some other aggressively textured skin going on. It is out of focus, but I still see like gradation changes and stuff like that in the detail area. So I just want to kind of cover that kind of stuff up so there's a little bit smoother transitions. This one, I might run my beauty filter over it afterwards. I can't recall if I did that with the other one. It has been a little while. Like I said, I was sick for a bit, so I don't kind of remember if I ran the beauty filter top. All right, so now we're getting into actual sharp skin detail. This, I'm telling you, the Z7 II. So they are, what was it, 48 megapixel? Big files, big files. But then I've got it stacked with the Sigma 105 1.4, the art lens. Massive front end on the thing. It is phenomenal. Turn my overlay off because I don't need that right now. That overlay that I just turned off was for the stamp tool, because that's what we're using. When you turn the overlay on, you see that gray. So it's showing me the underlying layer that I'm copying from. You can see right there. That's the layer I'm copying. That's what I'm copying because I am on this high detail layer, but I don't want to see that gray thing in the center, so I get rid of that. Nice and small, and take up these little bits. Can fill in the lips here as well, just to clean up any kind of rough edges on the lips. Like in here we had some rough. We can also push the color around as well, so we can get more of the lipstick color onto the other areas of the lip as well. Let's see. There we go. I broke my rule. I copied from an in focus area and painted over top of an out of focus area, or vice versa. Get any kind of acne going. Little moles that are really, really tiny, I'll get rid of those ones. Regular moles that are on the skin, unless the client asks me to get rid of them, I normally leave them. The reason being is they are not going to go away. They're not going to heal. It's not like acne. So if you've got an acne spot, acne is going to heal. So that kind of stuff you can get rid of judiciously, without there being a concern. Hairs there. We got some hairs coming down into the eye area, so we're going to clean those up as well. Sample didn't grab. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's cleaned up. I see a little redness in the skin over here. Take care of that with the mixer brush on the color layer. Let's just take some of that other color from the surrounding skin and just paint it over top. Texture back up here, back to the stamp tool. That's looking pretty good. Let's get rid of that little mark. The little acne spots right there. Some here. Dark spot on the eye. Little flecks of something in the hair. I get rid of that kind of stuff. There's one up here that I saw earlier, so we can get rid of that. Okay, and just these tiny little spots along here. Just dabbing, doing the dabbing technique. I take a sample and I just tap, 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 rather than drawing a stroke. Oh, a spot up there. We got some more hair here. Okay, clean up that stuff, and there's some more redness happening here. I think she may have gone to have her eyebrows done just before coming. Always a big no-no, because it reddens the skin. But I don't know. I send emails out before people come, and I give them all of this information, like, don't do this, here's some ideas for what to wear, make sure you drink a lot of water, all that kind of stuff. And more people don't read that email than do. I'm quite surprised. I'm really surprised when people show up and they've actually done a lot of the things that I've suggested. It makes me feel good, because then, you know, they're very well prepared. Righty. Just coming along. We're going to be done really quick on this one, I think. Just some uneven bumps on the skin. Touching those up. I just introduced an echo. Pattern that's recognizable. I had to get rid of that one. Cover my tracks. Right. Little spots here and there, but we clean them up. Smooth out that. Looks like, I think it's eyeliner. Those spots there. All right. Did it freeze again? I think it's frozen again. Yeah, see the recording. I can see the recording is jerky too. All right, let me see if I can save this and start over again. You're gonna let me do that? Great. Oh, good. It's saving. I may have to update my display drivers. I'm gonna restart Photoshop just to be safe. Fingers crossed that the work we've done so far actually saved and we haven't got a corrupt file now. Just gonna start. There we go. Yeah, okay, it's all there. That's looking okay. So, what can we do here now? Let's touch up a bit of the hair. I want to get rid of some of these things in here. We can actually go fairly large on this texture layer. Grab my right stamp tool. Just get rid of the texture part. Go that stuff there. Let's see what's happening this side. Don't really get rid of all of it, otherwise it looks too carved. It's like their head's been carved out of the background. Mixer brush. a little harder edge. Just going to color, background color into thin out. And stuff. It's a little bit there, but it's not as unruly as it was before. So it's still kind of there, but not crazy. Coolio. Okay. This layer and this layer. Mark it. Collapse that. Run an F6 for my DB layer. I don't need those two. Let's zoom in. Grab our brush at 10% flow. Brush 10. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to kick up that bottom one. Little kick up. Mostly on the bottom. And then little darkening of the eyebrows. Take it back a touch. Out, and we will just back it off a touch. There we go. Maybe a smidge more, eh? Put it around there. Good. Okay. Again, this layer and this layer we don't need. Let's throw our... Oof, still works. Magic Smile. In here, we've got our brush still. This is at 100%. And we're just going to go over all of the teeth. Said it before, this action creates a layer set that is very, very forgiving about being sloppy with painting the mask out. It really does not affect lips or gums or anything like that. It's pretty fantastic. So, Retouching Academy, thank you for creating that. Okay, so at this stage, this is where I'm going to actually create a new stamp layer at the top, and I'm going to run the Imaginomic Portraiture 3. And this, I really don't tweak all that much. I'm not too concerned if it comes up a little over, like, heavy-handed. And I will show you exactly why. So that's the before and after, as you can see. Can we do the... So there's before, there's after. Before, after. So it really does do soften things. What's it doing on the chest area here? So this is still a little mottled. If that's the word. Let's kick up this feathering in the skin mask just a hair, but I want to attack. I think it's going to be large detail more so. Smoothing. I'm not too concerned about the smoothing being too high. All of the enhancements are fine. So what we will do is just hit OK on this. But as with every or any other filter that you use in Photoshop, or even, you know, retouching layers, just drop the opacity off. Just pull it back just a little bit, and it kind of retains that finish, but it doesn't overdo it. There, it's very subtle. I doubt YouTube's going to do it any justice, but that is all I want. I want to do an F10 because I want to do my sharpening. It's creating that sharpening layer on top. Where'd my pen go? There it is. What have we got? We got the brush. 50% is good. I actually think I put that in the script so that when it finishes, it automatically puts it to the brush and it puts the flow to 50%. Even I think that was a little too harsh. I go to 20% and flip it. So now I'm painting black over top just to take that edge off, and we'll flip it back to white. Just going to give the eyebrows a little bit of a little kick there. Grab my brush again and just give a little kick to the hair. F8 for my vignette, the move tool. Center that vignette. And raw retouch, or raw grain, raw grain. To put my grain layer over top. That's a camera raw filter. And there we have it, that one's done. So let's export that one out. And I have another one that I have to pop off really quick. Client today. That came in today. So I'll be doing that one next. Stick around.